Yavin 4, Lando, Knights of Ren, Mustafar, and Rey's pregnant. These are all the rumors circling the rumor mill around episode 9, so we're going to talk about that. Stay tuned. So JJ has his hands full for episode 9. He's going to have to pull out a lot of stops to try to kind of, make this a cohesive trilogy, make people who maybe were unhappy with Last Jedi, a lot of people who are unhappy with Last Jedi, to maybe kind of have some sort of salvation or feeling of closure in this trilogy. I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't know how this movie is going to do in the box office if the boycott Star Wars continues. But some of the rumors that are going around right now are that there was concept art that was released that sort of depicts the Knights of Ren, or six figures that look like the Knights of Ren on Mustafar, which is, of course, the home of Darth Vader's castle, and it's where Anakin met his demise at the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi, having the high ground, which worked out in his favor in that movie, but it didn't work out in Darth Maul's favor in Phantom Menace. But anyway, that's one of the rumors going around, that Mustafar might be back, which makes sense. It makes sense that Kylo would, pick, if he's still obsessed with, I don't know, he wants to kill the past and forget about it and all this stuff in the last movie, but in, the Force Awakens, which only happened like 2 days before Last Jedi in the chronology, Last Jedi is supposed to take place like a day or two after. I mean, pretty much immediately after. So in that movie, he's obsessed with Vader and, wants to finish what he started, whatever that was. I guess the Galactic Empire, ruling the galaxy, bringing back the Sith. And then a couple days later, in The Last Jedi, he wants to kill the past and forget all about it. I don't know, because Snoke shot some lightning at him, and he called him a baby. I don't know. But so this is the story we're given. So apparently he's going to go to Mustafar, which, it's JJ's vision. That's the problem with this new trilogy. It's like we had two different visions here. Rian Johnson took it in a different direction, and it doesn't make it feel like it's a cohesive, one unit, one set of movies telling one story. It seems like it's like different storylines now. But anyway, JJ is going to go back to Mustafar, so we'll see how that turns out. The other rumor is Yavin 4 might be making an appearance again. It seems that they are filming here at, let me just get the name right, the Cardington Airship Sheds, which are in England, and that's where they used, that's what the area that they shot for A New Hope. And they also used that area again for Rogue One as the rebel base that they attacked the Death Star, their hidden location, hidden rebel base. So it seems like they're going back there to film, at least in that same area. Whether it's going to be Yavin 4, it's anyone's guess, but I would assume it probably would be, which is interesting because it seems unlikely that the Resistance would be using a base that the First Order would clearly be aware of. To reuse the same location doesn't seem to make sense, but then the First Order might be using it. Yavin 4, the moon on Yavin 4, it does have other history. It was a Sith occupied moon at one point. So there was the temple there that the people of Yavin 4 had built, and then the Sith, during the Sith Wars, they took over that base, or they took over that planet. So there could be more of a reason why the First Order or Kylo Ren has interest in Yavin 4 for ancient Sith artifacts, more so than the base that we're aware of from A New Hope and Rogue One. So that's interesting as well to kind of consider what they would be using Yavin 4 to do. Another rumor is that Lando might be making an appearance or return, and that's kind of exciting. As long as they don't kill him off and treat him with respect, and do the things they didn't do with Luke and Leia and Han to an extent as well. So that's kind of interesting if Lando comes back. What role he'd play, who knows at this point. He was scheduled to do a film festival in September and has canceled that because of filming. Now, there's nothing that he is scheduled to be filming at this time that's been released. So, of course, the rumors are, that lines up with the filming of Episode 9, which starts at the end of this month. So that does seem to make sense that, he would be back, and why not? We haven't seen him yet. There's been no explanation. They could really do anything they wanted with this character at this point. just as long as they treat him right. Don't screw up Lando. He kind of sort of already did with Solo, with the whole pansexual thing. I mean, Donald Glover was still really good as Lando, but the character, just like, give us the Lando that we know and love, if he's going to be in it. I think he should have been like the Codebreaker in Last Jedi, or at least he should have been the Codebreaker that they went to find in Last Jedi. Maybe not the Benicio del Toro character. I mean, although I'm not crazy about DJ anyway, but he should have been the Justin Theroux's character, and maybe given him a little bigger part to play there as a cameo. But anyway, I'm happy that they saved him. Maybe JJ can do right by Lando in this movie. And then Rey is pregnant, possibly. That's the other big rumor going around. This movie allegedly takes place a few years after Last Jedi, so it would have given her time, I guess. I don't know who the father would be. Watch, we're going to find out it's like Poe or Finn, and like this is now a few years in the future, and Poe's the father. Who knows? It can't be Kylo Ren, because don't tell me a force touch connection between the hands touching was like enough to get her pregnant. We already did the Anakin Skywalker immaculate conception type thing. So, I don't know. Well, it's interesting to see where they're going to go with this baby. But I think it's supposed to be a few years old toddler. I think they were casting for a young toddler. So the rumors were possibly that Rey was pregnant and this was her kid. But that's everything so far. So the rumors are going around. This is just some of the first few. I'm sure we'll be getting many more as the production starts, or as the filming starts at the end of the month and the rumor mill starts to fly. Leaks will be abound as well. So stay tuned for that. And guys, if you liked the video, give it the old thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what you think about these possible spoilers and rumors going around the Star Wars galaxy. All right, guys, till next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.